Hello everyone, my name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, or Heblaska Winyan Wakan, which means Moose Medicine Woman. I am a Pleiadian priestess and Lakota druid, and I am here today to bring you my second channel transmission of the High Council of Telos, located at Mount Shasta in modern-day California. If you're curious to learn a little bit more about me and how I came to be channeling the High Council, and a bit about my excursion to Mount Shasta and return recently, you can check out my introduction in the first transmission. And yeah, if you already tuned in, welcome back, and thank you so much for returning. I just want to say I've been really touched by the amazing response already to the first transmission, and how many people have expressed just really positive sentiments about it, and who have tuned in and followed the Facebook page. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can also listen on Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, you can also watch the full recording on YouTube, and I post the transcripts on the Facebook. And yeah, all the links should be in the descriptions wherever you're listening or watching from. So, and if you want to be a bit more connected to the community, I'm also sharing updates via a Telegram group, so you can check that out too. And yeah, today we're gonna get right into the transmission. So yeah, thank you for being here. Today I am feeling to invite us all to start with 3 Oms. In Hindu and many ancient traditions, the sound Om is the original sound of the universe. It's the sound that connects us directly to Source and helps us become more centered, more connected with our true highest Source self, with our souls, our hearts, and just brings a lovely relaxation and centering. So you may follow my breath and Om with me if you feel called, or just find a relaxed position and enjoy. As I begin this transmission, I invite you may want to take a soft gaze, or even close your eyes, or sit in a meditative position or lie down, whatever feels most comfortable and connected for you. And take nice, slow, long, deep breaths in through your nose. I open myself up to the frequencies and energies of Telos, and of the High Council, and any other helpful energies or entities who may want to bring forward helpful and nourishing messages for whoever is meant to tune in for them today. Hello again. I'm very grateful to return and speak once more through Brigid. As last week, My name is Adama. I'm one of the prime creators, one of the leaders on the High Council of Telos. You may be wondering what that means, to be a prime creator. There are many humans manifested, incarnated on Earth at this time who also hold this role. Souls who have agreed and manifested to help shape the destiny of this planet and of humanity. This can take many forms. Perhaps you are being a positive influence on your family. Perhaps you are in just the right time and place and job and location. To have a positive influence on the evolution, the peace, the well-being, the growth, the thriving, the abundance that every single one of us deserves. You may even wish to call this your birthright. As I mentioned in the last transmission, there are illusions and stories, programs running in the human consciousness that tell us otherwise. But the wonderful thing is, that's all they are, is stories. And the story can be changed. Perhaps you have a story about how tired you are, about how hard life is, whether with school or work or family, maybe even the government. If you are open to helping shift these stories within yourself and within the world, so consciousness and reality may shift to be what you wish it to be, then once again I encourage you always, always to go within. To go within and ask what your dissatisfaction, your anger, your frustration, your depression, your sadness is telling you. If there is something in your external reality evoking it, what is it showing you that you want? What changes need to happen to transform that density? Perhaps you have a personal boundary that you need to set. Whether it's with how someone talks to you and what they're expressing around you. Whether it's with yourself and how you're spending your time and your energy, your precious, precious energy. perhaps there's something more you need to give yourself instead of looking to these external realities, these external stories. Sometimes life can feel quite overwhelming, and we forget. We forget that we have control over ourselves and what we create. But just because we have forgotten doesn't mean that goes away. Even something as little yet powerful as a mosquito, something that can come in seemingly so small, yet evoking such pain and annoyance and frustration, can teach us so much. Perhaps the narrative can change. Perhaps the mosquito, whether actually a mosquito or something bigger, perhaps we can ask it, what is it telling us? What is it showing us about ourselves? What do we need to pay more attention to? Or perhaps we need a reminder of deeper compassion that even a mosquito just wants to feed its family. Just like a mother who might be hurting and doesn't know how to care for their children. Or perhaps a government overrun with conflict, with different morals, with people constantly criticizing it, trying to meet everyone's needs but failing to meet anyone. How many situations of frustration are actually invitations for deeper compassion and understanding, and an opportunity to bring our power back to ourselves? By no means do I have any illusion that this may be easy for many. But it is something to consider. I understand this can be a very emotional topic. And whatever you are feeling and experiencing in this moment, hearing these things, reflecting on your own life, your own reactions, your own perspectives, that's all very real and valid and valuable and should be honored. Again, I just encourage you to go within and to find out what each of these experiences, what is showing up in your reality, is showing you about yourself and what you want to change in the world. Even if that world is just your day-to-day life, or an undertaking for all of humanity. When we go within and we heal ourselves and we give love and attention and care to ourselves and what we need and what we want, that is a gift to the whole collective, because none of us are separate. Each of us is a unique and beautiful and vital expression of Source consciousness. We all share the same Source. It is a balance between the individual and the collective. One is not greater than the other. They are both interweaved, interconnected, intertwined. Life and all of the beautiful souls weaved within it is like a beautiful tapestry. And if that tapestry tears, it can be repaired. Again, I'm very grateful for your time and your openness to tuning in, to trusting that there is something here for you. To feeling whatever you need to feel, whether it's excitement, fear, inspiration, confusion, joy, possibility, anything else. And I look forward to connecting more again in the coming weeks and months. As the earth and all of humanity evolves for the betterment of all. Thank you. Gracias. Classikamati. Arigato. Merci beaucoup. Danke. Thank you. Many blessings until next time. Brigid here again. Invite you to join me in slowly bringing your awareness back to your body. Perhaps you want to move your hands and wiggle your toes. Take some deep breaths and give a little stretch and maybe even a little self-hug. Give yourself some love. If your feet aren't flat on the floor, if you're sitting, then feel free to put your feet on the floor and really feel the gravity, the love of the earth. I rub my hands together and bring some warmth to my eyes to gently bring them back into this space. Phew. Wow. Thank you also from me for being here with me on this journey and receiving the channeling, the messages that come through me. Yeah, so far we've had two very beautiful transmissions from Adama specifically. I'm really appreciating the practicality of a lot of it. The self-awareness and the care to our human emotions and experiences, and how that is a benefit to everyone. So, very good reminder. Just gonna have a sip of water myself here. So it is also recommended after receiving these transmissions, as they do also carry the frequencies of Telos and the 5D energies. I could really feel it today. So drinking water can really help to integrate that energy and allow things to move through the body. I would recommend a nice tall glass and more within the coming days. And feel free please to journal or spend time in nature, or do something that gets you into a more flow, creative state. Maybe even that's just going for a walk, or drawing, or playing an instrument, or just listening to music, yoga, stretching. Well, thank you so much again, and please feel free to leave comments wherever you're watching or listening from. YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. And I look forward to where this journey takes us in the coming months, for the year that I have been tasked with a weekly channeling here. So yay! And my name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, and I'm just feeling very full of love right now, so thank you, and much love sent your way also. Bye-bye.